Aloha! My name is Joseph from Lohanu Ukulele, and this is a very beginner's lesson. Okay, I'm just going to teach you a few chords so that you can get started. If this is your first time playing the ukulele, or one of the first times, then this is a good lesson for you. I'm just going to go pretty basic, and I'm going to learn just how to strum downwards and how to hold the ukulele and how to play a few chords, okay? So basically you want to hold the ukulele with your left hand on this side of the ukulele where the head is, okay? And then you want to hold it with your forearm against your chest, okay? Just put it against your ribs, and you'll notice that I have a strap right now, a ukulele strap to hold it, which you can get at Lohanu Ukulele or on Amazon.com or other Amazon places. So you're gonna also so with the right with the right hand, we're just gonna use a thumb for now. You can use the index finger or other fingers, but let's just start with the thumb, and you're just gonna strum down all the way down, just like that. Okay. Now, if you're not using a strap, you can still play it. A lot of people don't use straps. I prefer to use strap because it's easier, and if you can get one, that you can use that too, but it's not necessary. So all you need to do is just strum down, okay? Just all the way down. If you're getting stuck, you're strumming too hard, okay? You gotta lighten up very lightly, gentle, loose arms, loose hands, okay? Just gently all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's all we're gonna do with the right hand. Just keep it simple, okay? We're not gonna go any other strums for now. Now with the left hand, you're gonna make a little C shape or a circle shape. That position, you're gonna hold it. The thumb is in the back, okay, and then you're gonna use, let's start with the index finger here. Okay, the index finger is gonna go on the, let's just put it on the bottom string, where on the first fret, we call it first fret, bottom string. I'm just gonna zoom in here so you can see a little bit better, okay? Okay, bottom string, first fret. Okay, so if you squeeze into that, you're gonna have to squeeze into it. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but just squeeze into it. And if you play that, strum on that, that's actually called the C7 chord, C7. Okay, so it sounds like that. Okay, and then pretty easy, it sounds like that. And then we're gonna learn another chord. If you just go up one string, up from where the C7 was, and then same fret. If you just play that, just gonna. All right. So if you go, that's called the easy F chord. Okay. Not many people are gonna tell you about that, but that's called the easy F chord. There's a full way to do F, which is like that. But for now, just do it the easy F, okay? Just make it easy. So C7 sounds like that, back to F, okay? If you just do those two chords, it sounds pretty good, okay? Okay, so F and C7, pretty easy. We're gonna learn another chord here, the C chord. Now we're using the ring finger, and on the 3rd fret, bottom string, and it sounds like this. All right, so there's a difference between C chord and the C7, okay? So don't get that confused. C chord sounds like that. C7 sounds like that. F sounds like that. Let's go to the C chord. to the C7, to the F, easy F, and to the C chord again, C7, to the F. Okay, so pretty easy, okay? Just give your finger a little break. It's gonna hurt a little bit, and the more you play, it's gonna strengthen and it'll be okay probably in a couple weeks. So just bear with it. Okay, and then while we're at it, actually let's learn the full F chord. So we did the easy F chord, just one finger. And if we want to do the full F, you'll need to put the middle finger on the top string, on the 2nd fret. Okay, like that. So 2 fingers down. 1 finger there, and 1 finger over here. So it'll sound like this. Almost identical to the easy F. You probably can't even tell the difference. Okay, so, but technically this is a full way of doing the F chord. So let's try that F chord and C chord and C7, F chord, okay, and the C chord, C7 to the F chord and C chord again, okay, and so on. Okay, so if you need to go over that again, pause it, practice a bit before we move on. I'm going to show you one last chord. This is going to be a little bit harder. It's called the G7 chord. So we're going to start where the easy F was. Actually, from the full F, all we're going to do is move the middle finger 1 string down. Same 2nd fret. Where the F was, full F, 1 string down on the middle finger. If you do that, this is the easy G7. Okay, it sounds like this. Okay, the full G7, you're gonna need to add 1 more finger. It sounds like this. Again, the easy G7, full G7. Obviously, the full G7 sounds better because that's the correct way to do it. But there's actually I made an easy G7 because a lot of people can't do the full G7 right away. So for in the beginning, if you can do the full G7, you're gonna add the ring finger on the bottom string on the 2nd fret. If you can do it, go ahead. If you can't, stick with the easy G7 for now until you can do the full G later on. So keep doing that. Okay, let's go back and forth between the F chord, G7 or easy G7, F chord, G7 or easy G7, F chord, G7 or easy G7, and let's go to C chord now, and let's go to the F chord again, G7 or easy G7. Okay, back to C chord. And let's go back to the G7 or easy G7. What you can do is start off with the easy G and then add the ring finger to go to the full G. So if you're having a hard time going straight from C to G7, which is going to take practice, go to C, easy G7, full G7, and back to C, and easy G7, full G7, and C, and F, or easy F if you want to do that, and then G7 and C. Okay, so we learned C, G7, and F, C7, C, F, and G7. 4 chords in just like 10 minutes right now. That's pretty amazing, I think. If you play any other instruments, that's going to be really hard to do. So that's why the ukulele is such a great instrument for any age, young or old, to start off with, and because it's so easy and fun. And believe it or not, with just those 4 chords, you can play hundreds of different songs, literally hundreds of different songs. You don't need to know a lot of chords. You don't need to know a lot of technique to play the ukulele. You can just learn 4 chords. Of course, the more the better. You should learn more chords, but if you just want to play those 4 chords, you are able to play literally over like 100 songs. So there should be a link in the bottom of this video where you can get different songs. Okay, so click on the link and check out the links to those songs, and so that should help you to get started. And I'll have more videos on specific songs and in other videos. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, until then, hang loose and aloha.